That's like taking the most extra
what
route
is this game?
to do
This is the game of my life.
Oh, hey, hold up. Is that my dad?
Players are there so far.
I don't even know how to do that.
Father?
Wait! Oh my god.
2016.
I miss him.
I was I remember. I was there.
Dude, this is the only time he came to the US and he only lost to Nairo.
Okay.
I know, it was so fucking wild.
I miss you. I miss Taheda so much.
Isn't he playing again?
Okay.
Yeah,
I think he's like playing casually, but I don't know if he's going to
He
stuff.
has been hidden, bro. He is hiding in a cave somewhere, and I need to
His
find him.
last tweet was on the 2nd. Well, thank you for your home. Oh, I don't know what that's.
He's like Komorikiri, you know? He's like there, but he's not going to stuff for some reason.
Bro.
Oh shit! Thank you for the follow. I don't. Oh shit! I don't have my own.
that was me.
Okay, who's controlling what video we decide, or can we?
I think we all
Everyone
can.
Everyone can.
But let me
That's
set my.
chaotic. That's
That's a dangerous
If you guys are gonna
Choco,
make
is your-
quickly.
What happened?
Oh, hold up.
Oh.
Okay. If you guys are going to do a watch together, you should probably designate 2 to 3 people that are going to, you know, actually control the video. Because otherwise it's going to be a lot of
I
chaos.
volunteer to not control the video.
Yeah, I've got the stream set up.
I'd say whoever's set it's on can like pause and play the video, or we can just
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
That's better, yeah.
So like if we're watching like Choco's set, Choco is in charge of pausing and unpausing, but we could ask him like, hey, pause real quick, let's talk about that.
That's perfect.
No, for sure.
Wait, it's pronounced Choco?
Why was PK Fire so small in that game?
His region says Choco, but they're done.
No, okay. It's ChocoTaco, but South Florida is very Hispanic, so a lot of them say ChocoTaco.
Yeah.
I'm in. Don't worry, I'm in.
That's why I take both. Both are completely.
Alright.
I'm in. Don't worry, and here in California, there's a lot of Spanish-speaking people as well. So.
I was pronounced Pauleke for the longest time instead of Pauleke.
Pick it up at that.
No, that's what it is.
Pauleke?
Oh, is it Pauleke?
It's Pauleke, yes.
Yeah.
It is Pauleke.
Someone lied.
No, but Pauleke makes sense because there's no 2 E's, you know, the English double E makes the E, but it's Ek. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, are you expecting me to make sense? Are you expecting everything to add up? Because, girl, we can watch on that
Big brain, big brain.
How are we all going to be?
I can't believe Zero popped off when he took that first stock. Like, it's fucking Diddy Lucas in Smash 4, you mongoloid.
Dude, oh my God.
Our grab was so big! What the fuck?
Yes.
Wait, hold up. No, wait. Don't forget.
Our grab was the only thing that was good in Smash 4. Smash 4
Exactly.
sucks.
Grab the character.
Look at brain blast.
Alright, now Pauleke can get a grab early. He can take
Alright, somebody pick
Alright, let's do Choco.
I'm gonna put one of mine on,
stuff,
and
and I
I'm just
don't
gonna
want to
be
miss
obnoxious.
But I'll be here to play.
How about we start with the Choco
Gonna do
Cloud
what?
set, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it on YouTube?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have a lot of recent sets with this Cloud player. Ooh,
Do the good
I think. This was over here on the 16th. So, okay, so a lot of people have been asking me about this matchup,
A lot of people have
and I have been saying for the longest time that Lucas. At first I said Lucas beat Cloud, but over time I kind of started figuring out more and more. I'm just like, wow, I think Cloud beats Lucas. Why I think this is because traversing through neutral is like literally us saying, hey, can we parry this? No?
Yeah.
Okay,
Really?
we're not getting anything. We did get a parry. Let's try to go in. It's all about like how well are we punishing their misspacings and how good are we at hitting them for like, you know, doing shit in neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me at the Lucas Discord first.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Should I at everyone or?
The children are arriving, everyone.
Stream can hear us, right?
This is a matchup where it's basically
Well,
supporting
I hope
matchup.
so.
It's like a lot of the neutral is just we lose in the range, but we have a huge advantage state, in my opinion.
I think the lead matters a ton in this matchup because if you lose the stock early, the Cloud can play extremely defensive and then it can be aggravating.
Thank you, ChocoTaco, for the follow.
So So this
Wow.
matchup is particularly annoying because of how important it is for Lucas to maintain a lead. Now, earlier you mentioned that Lucas's advantage in this. You said this is Cloud, right? Because my phone's
Yes.
being all weird.
It's Cloud.
Yes.
I don't think Lucas's advantage against Cloud is that good.
No.
Really?
Because there are lots of ways that Cloud can there are lots of ways that Cloud can land without Lucas being able to do much. So his sword, yeah. So Fair and Bear are particularly safe on shield because there's not really much Lucas can do. He doesn't have a good shield grab because it's a tether grab. He can land with down air, especially when he auto cancels it. And you can't really juggle Cloud because of said down air. So Lucas's advantage state pretty much comes from him being able to get Cloud off stage really well. So your goal in that matchup, unlike with other matchups, is to push him sideways more so to keep him in the air. Because Cloud doesn't really mind being in the air against Lucas, and that's just a boon that he has thanks to his Buster Sword.
Yeah, as an add-on to that, I agree with that a lot. I'd say that because of that fact, I think smaller stages benefit us in this matchup. Not like regularly, we like Tana City, right? I think it's one of our best stages, if not our best. But side note, for this matchups like this, where you want the opponent off stage as much as you can, you want smaller stages like Smashville, FD, because like less hits will get the opponent off stage more. Does that make sense?
That's big.
It does. It does, but the go ahead. Someone else can start.
I was gonna ask like why you think Smashville is good, just because I think that long platform in the middle is like more of a hindrance.
Honestly,
yeah.
Oh my bad.
But it's something we can hide under though, and I really think Smashville is one of our better stages because we actually have a lot of stuff we can do with that platform, and us being underneath it, like it's not that we're super scary, but it just I feel like it prevents us from having to commit too hard to anything.
Yes.
And that's like our scariest thing is if we have to commit to something. And if we kind of can just like let people land around us, I feel like we're much better at sort of coping with that than we are like, without having that protection.
Because we're better at
Go
ahead.
Oh my bad.
Thank you for the follow.
Go ahead.
We're gonna learn how this works. We're gonna learn how this works. We're gonna get this order down eventually. But
This is the first one, people. We're figuring it out.
So
Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many follows. Thank you guys so much.
Let's go.
My issue with Smashville is that it's easier to get Cloud off stage, and that's really nice for Lucas to have. But you have to remember that Lucas has a very difficult time landing. And just because Cloud's upper was nerfed in Smash 4 does not mean it's still not great in this matchup. And because the stage is a lot smaller, that means fewer places for Lucas to run away to whenever he needs to go somewhere. And on top of that, PK Fire, unless you are past center stage and going forward, wave bouncing or using it in general is going to put you in a worse position because you're going to get pushed towards the corner. And I don't know about you all, but after getting to I've played Spargo, I've played Rugal, I've played a lot of Clouds in my day of Smash Ultimate, and I can tell you right now, being oppressed in the gaming world, it's already bad enough that oppression sometimes exists over here in the real world, but man, on what channel you think I want to play a video game to be oppressed?
Who is better at oppression than Cloud?
Why do you think I don't play Palutena? Because when I played Palutena last night against one of my Lucas buddies, when I did that up here for the very first time, I felt a rush going through my body, and let me tell you, it was a dark power. It was a dark energy. I'm not about to let that corrupt me.
Yeah,
I can appreciate that.
Smash feels like a double-edged sword in that sense. So it's good for us, but it can be bad for us too. And I agree with that. I would never take like an Ike or a Snake to Smashville, but
I actually take Ike to Smashville all the time. Not Ike, Snake to Smashville all the time.
I was about to say, you're crazy.
No. I hate Ike. I just go a different character. I just go a different character for Ike. Fuck that.
Okay, let's not get off of it.
I think that
take Ike to Smashville.
in this matchup, I will be 100% honest. I personally think we lose on majority of stages in this matchup because of one, the way that Cloud is designed, and two, the fact that we only have one air dodge in the game because we get juggled on platforms. We get juggled on platforms.
Thank you for the follow, Vanilla Side.
And we give them give them too much stage. Give them too much stage. That's free limit. Smashville. I honestly I go to Smashville a lot with the Cloud because we get 3 bans. so I get to ban Battlefield, Yoshi's, and Lilac. I think those platform layouts are really bad for us. But even so, Smashville's not that much better because that's a big platform. And at least for me, like you guys know that my game plan revolves a lot around like parrying the opponent. Once I get a read on somebody's timing and how they want to throw their attacks on the shield, it's hard for them to get anything started. But because of that platform, Cloud can choose when he wants to drop down and apply pressure. So it's very hard to get that done consistently. And in a matchup where a character has slow aerials, but they're kind of safe on block, parry is such an important tool in the matchup that I think that Smashville is not a great stage. Our best stages our best stage, probably FD. There's no way in hell the Cloud is letting us go to FD. That's on God. That's on my mom.
So then Kalos. What do you think about Kalos?
Well, I would say their bans, assuming we're doing 2 bans, is going to be FD Kalos.
True.
And then our next best thing would probably be Town to City.
I think Yoshi's just deserves a ban before Town and City does.
I actually really like Yoshi's for Lucas in a lot of matchups.
It's so matchup dependent, though. There's some matchups
I agree.
But
like, I like it in the Cloud matchups, though. In the Cloud matchup.
Why Cloud? Because like if he gets on one of those platforms, we're kind of shit out of luck.
We can do the same thing. It's one of those situations where like we have the ability to run away in neutral, but we also can use the platforms to our own advantage. Sure, he can use the platforms to his advantage, but I feel like we get a little bit more off of it with our own up air combos and our own sharking that we can do, and we can kill with up tilt on those platforms.
And remember, it's a losing matchup. We agreed on that, so Cloud's gonna have an advantage almost no matter what. Like his doesn't have a horrible stage for him, but we gotta use the stage to our advantage too.
I mean, I still think it's an even matchup, but that's because I'm optimistic as fuck.
I think a lot of what you guys are saying is definitely good information to keep in mind, but a lot of it sounds very situational. So the platform can be good in a lot of situations, up tilt, whatever, but. Be honest with yourselves. What is Lucas going to search for to get a kill in any matchup? It's most likely going to be up throw, side tilt, or some sort of edge guard.
Yeah.
Facts. I think. I actually think we blow up Cloud off stage. I think we all know that we blow up Cloud in any way, shape, and form. We choose. They guess. We do what we want. But I think what hurts us a lot. And this applies to a lot of the higher, just top tier matchups, where it's like in neutral, we struggle a lot more. And that's why, I don't think this matchup is great for Lucas. If it was easier to traverse through the neutral, then sure, I would think we would win. But at the end of the day, Cloud is gonna get edge guarded by everybody. So that's that's like a non-factor.
It's not like we're not the only ones that can do that. And
exactly.
And there are characters that can edgeguard the hell out of Cloud, and they still really struggle against Cloud because it's like, how are you getting him to that point? That's always the question. Like, okay, yeah, great, PK Thunder. Oh, yeah, F tilt at ledge. Okay, yeah, down smash in general, or PK freeze, or whatever it is. That's great, but he's got to get there. How are you getting him there?
I feel like it's a little easier. Maybe it's just because I'm still used to because I have Zephyr in my region, so I'm still used to fighting Cloud all the time. I feel like it's easier to get those hits though. Like I don't think it's that as difficult as it used to be.
I mean, if you're comparing to Smash 4, maybe, but I think that Cloud is a matchup that PK Fire is kind of useful for, in terms of at least threatening landings, not always necessarily catching landings, but you can at least force him to shield or something, as opposed to him landing and then coming up from underneath you and kind of wrecking your day.
But because they're not going to punish his aerials out of shield, So I get that point.
I think PK Fire is super big in this matchup.
Yeah,
in any matchup where we struggle to juggle.
Yeah.
PK Fire is so big.
I love it.
I think our advantage state when we're fighting characters with a down air similar to Cloud isn't necessarily an advantage state that's above us. It's actually to our side using forward air and PK Fire. Because PK Fire has so much knockback, even on the base knockback and knockback growth, that you get him off stage very easily. If he whiffs one side B, he's getting hit with a PK Fire. And Clouds kind of love to use that shit. Also, Uppy had a shield. How do you fucking deal with it?
Before we can even talk about how to, how to make Cloud uncomfortable, we have to ask ourselves one basic question that applies to every and any character. What is it that Cloud is looking? What is it my opponent is looking for, and why does that? Why are they doing that?
And that's going to be different with every person and not every character.
The thing is,
what is the character most likely going to do?
Right.
Cloud's going to really. Cloud a lot of the time is going to charge. Match starts. He's going to start charging limit. He's going to say, "I am charging limit. Come at me." He's trying to. When he does that, he says he is forcing an approach. We get up to them. That's when because Cloud can jump out of limit charge now, it makes it so that by going in, it's like going in on Cloud is kind of like a 50-50 immediately. It's like you can either shield cancel, throw out an attack, he can hold shield anticipating an attack from us. He can jump and force a whiff. Like there are a lot of options. So a lot of it is I think a lot of it is you gotta first ascertain what is the Cloud's goal, because all Clouds have different goals. Salt 1 likes to Salt. I played Salt 1 in a tournament and in a money match. He likes to apply so much pressure to you, make you feel scared. Then once he's conditioned you in the shield, that's when he starts grabbing, and then he makes you guess.
And just so everybody's on the same page, Salt 1 is Cola now, correct?
Yes, Cola.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's who that is.
I went to like a Cola, and like he was there, and I was like, "Who is this Roy that's randomly getting top 8?"
It's not like Cola on the PTR. I'm like, "Who the fuck is Cola?"
That's Salt 1.
Yeah,
okay.
I
know I was.
By the way, wait, guys, this is extremely important. I'm about to open up those flaming hot popcorn.
Oh, the cheddar's coming out.
I think she's interested.
Try your chips, and then we'll get to the video.
Say,
yeah, let's start the VOD.
With any more conversations about Cloud, I feel like we need to watch this set in order to get some ideas rolling.
What if we watch the actual video?
All right.
So
now,
Choco, you have control. Pause as you like and explain.
What I will say is that this is a local Cloud. The funny lore behind this is in Smash 4 when Cloud came out, I was abysmal at the Cloud matchup, and this was my bracket demon. I'm telling you, I was like 12 to like 14-1.
Yep.
Then after coming back from I went to E3, played a local, played Dynamo, and I beat him. I said, I think I get it now, and I started just beating him. And like he won a couple times, towards the end of 4. But like I was just beating consistently. In this game, I have not lost to him, so there's a little bit of there is a little mix of like I kind of know how he wants to play, but 2, there's also that bracket demon bug.
You're playing me on 4 right now? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Real quick.
To play and have a good time using my non-Lucas characters.
Chat is asking what clicked.
Back.
What happened?
What?
Chat is asking what clicked versus Dynamo.
What clicked mostly to me is I felt like I just understood how to traverse through the neutral. I had a very good understanding of how to like punish Cloud how to punish his recoveries consistently. Just kind of like I had a very good understanding of how to force Cloud to play what I wanted, to play the game that I wanted to play, and I think that's
instead
what
of playing
so
Cloud's
much.
game.
Yeah, and I really understood how to use how and when to use move. Like I think what Remi said earlier was that PK Fire is such a good tool in the matchup. It's super good because of the fact that when Cloud is trying to space out with back airs, let's be real. Most characters, most players are small brain as fuck. That's the best way I can describe it. A lot of times when they want to zone, when they have like a game plan, they're gonna start spamming an option. They're gonna start spamming an option, and they're gonna try to stick to that. When Cloud wants to get off them, he wants to do retreating back air. Grounded PK Fire is so good at forcing Cloud to approach.
Grounded PK Fire?
Wait, what? I'm gonna get back here every time.
Somebody's
No. Hear me out.
Okay, all right.
So he's going to a lot of times he's going to be doing the landing back. Obviously, you have to space yourself, but if you do a PK Fire and time it with his landings, then that forces him to. He needs to be much closer. Otherwise, we are going to take the stage. It's a very good way. It's a very good way for us to say, "Hey, you can't zone me out like that. You have to either space yourself accordingly."
So it's essentially just standing your ground while trying to get the space in.
I get it. It's how we don't have range besides the PK fire. You know, that's our most ranged move. So that's how we're gonna actually contest him. Otherwise, like, what are we gonna do? Fair? Like, no.
Funnily enough,
exactly.
That's how I sort of fight Palutena, but I just don't use PK fire and just use F tilt and dash attack every time she tries to do anything.
Right.
All right. I know.
Let's start.
All right. So I have the control. So all right.
Yeah.
So
this all up to you, Choco.
This was like a couple weeks ago.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been hot.
All right, so we start off. We always start off on Smashville because I insta ban Battlefield. He usually bans FD Stadium. Now I don't think Stadium's a great stage. I think Stadium is like a neutral stage for us.
Right.
In the matchup.
I think it makes it. I think it's even on that stage though. So that's why like they probably would want to get rid of it so they don't have those even stages.
Yeah. So he bans FD Stadium. So it leaves me with Smashville Town and City.
So why Smashville over Town?
Somebody said it earlier how taking him to smaller stages is probably the move. I don't mind taking Cloud to a smaller stage like Smashville, because if we give him a bigger stage, he's going to use the platforms to get limit, which at the end of the day, Cloud's gonna camp and get limit no matter what. So you want to get a stage where it will be easier to do. So I think at a smaller stage like this works a lot more.
Okay.
But yeah, we start off on Smashville.
Oh yeah, have you guys fought a Cloud with the new buffs, by the way?
I fought the same Cloud.
Oh, no.
He gets limit so much more.
Yeah. I honestly think I don't think the matchup changed.
I don't think the matchup changed. It's just more so that he gets limit more and it's annoying. Anyways.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty much.
All right. We'll continue. We'll continue on.
Let's go.
It was really hot in the back room and then in the main room.
Nice. I always love seeing what people do at 3, 2, 1, go. You just just run up nothing. That's so good.
All right, I remember in a set I watched Gluttony was giving advice to one of my Wario friends, Snorley. I think you guys have heard of him on Twitter.
Yeah.
And basically at the beginning of the set, it was between Snorley and 8-Bit Man. They would dash in at each other at the very beginning of the stage of a match. And literally, Luto literally said, "Why would you dash it? If both of you guys are dashing in, then you guys are essentially trying to do you guys are doing an RPS situation at the very beginning."
Yeah.
That's literally forcing an RPS situation because either one shields and one grabs or one attacks and one So why not do that? Plus, I know that Cloud's going to go straight to the platform, so I want to see. So I started off and just I want to see what the Cloud wants to do. Obviously, he starts charging limit, and I'm kind of in that range where I'm just if he goes for a back air, I can whip him.
Okay. I think that was interesting. He kind of gave up a little bit of the stage there, going back and fairing.
Oh, that was because they want to space it so it's safe. Ooh, okay.
I feel like that was not a PK free situation, more like a Thunder situation.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wow, we can't parry grab that.
I'm gonna
wait. Go back.
Yeah.
What can we parry grab? Back air?
Forward air?
No, we can't.
Forward air, stable parry.
Forward air is the new back air, bro.
Forward air is only minus 3 normally, so no, we can't.
So what is it punishable
there
with
really
forward
is
air?
no God. There is no point of going to church. Shit, this is it.
Literally, if we parry forward air, I believe our best option is
just
F tilt if they space it.
Dash back, F tilt.
Nah, dash back would take too long.
I think F tilt is the move.
Up tilt's the move. If they misspace themselves, I personally like to go for up tilt because up tilt has better position to me.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay. All right. So I go for the ground. Go for forward air. I'm not sure if he has a jump or not, so I can't really commit to an edge guard. And punish those up Bs. My bad. Punish those up Bs.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw what you were trying to do with that PK fire, and I was like, he was early, but then he basically did exactly what you predicted he was gonna do.
Yeah.
And you were well enough out of the way that you could follow up with the dash.
Yeah, it was actually really safe pressure because it covered like 4 different options, but positioned yourself so that you could, punish that.
Dude, jump reading with PK Fire is so broken, guys.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god, off stage.
Free.
It's my favorite.
All right, we're back to the video. Let's. I punished that. That landing was kind of safe, so I didn't really go for that. And Cloud's.
Wow.
That's so
wow.
What did I say?
Wow.
I did that.
Yeah.
I did dash. I did dash grab. That did not work.
That's safe as shit. That's so safe. Oh
so
my god.
Lesson learned is don't even try to grab it. Just
Bro,
yeah.
Instead of grab, you run up and down smash to the spot dodge read. Next time.
It's the beginning of the game. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
How do you get
that's true.
Sometimes you just gotta unlock your inner crackhead and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
You do that when you have the lead and he's on his last stock.
Oh yeah.
True.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So, dashback cross slash is a very good tool to catch us overextending. Yes, you're gonna take a lot of damage from cross slash. No, usually it always takes me like the second cross slash to be like, okay, I'm an idiot. I need to calm down.
It's so much bigger in this game, like lengthwise. It feels.
Fact. But all right.
I think it's farther out, but it's smaller horizontally.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yep.
That was
Vertically,
perfectly spaced.
It's gonna be really tough for Diabeo because Choco is like such a parry machine.
Classic juggles.
Matchups that he's really good
That's
at.
Cloud.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so slick. Okay, all right.
All right. So here.
That's so good.
Because of like all the raw
What?
matchups that he's really good
PK Fire frame trap essentially.
I feel like my
Breach is
stream is
also
a
really
little
good for
behind.
that.
good at.
So here I get back on, and I do without an estimate. Now this is where, like I said, this is where I know this player's habits. I know this player's habits, and a lot of Clouds, because he can't really get any big mileage off of a limit aside from finishing touch at this percent. I know that if I space myself correctly, if I space myself properly, the Cloud is only going to commit to. They're only going to commit to throwing out a limit blade beam, or they're going to hold it for recovery. So that's why I thought this out pretty on, because I know this Cloud loves to limit blade, but it's whatever. Didn't pan out.
I think limit blade beam is a thing that all Clouds like to do in this game for some reason, because Zephyr does a lot more than he did in Smash 4.
Well, it's good because it's one of those things that can force, like, if you're at ledge, limit blade beam is always going to hit you if you run out of invulnerability, and so you have to choose an option, but it doesn't have a ton of end lag, so Cloud can just be kind of waiting for you after he forced something, or you just die. Like, it's just a good option in this game.
Did you know, I believe our PK Fire makes it pop, but it keeps going. Like, our fire goes through it.
No, it makes it pop, so like it will never hit us if we PK Fire it.
Yeah.
We PK Fire. I believe it's because PK Fire has a hurt box.
Mm-hmm.
So PK Fire has a hurt box, and basically Limit Blade Beam, it is transcendent, but it's reacting to the hurt box. Mm-hmm. So that's why
it'll explode on it.
That's a similar reason why we can destroy Falco and Wolf lasers with PK Fire if we
Falco laser and Wolf lasers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also Fox, but like, why would you do it versus Fox laser?
Yeah. Also, full charge shot.
Yes.
Hey guys, where are we in the playlist? I just finished my set.
We literally
just
are
started.
still in the first video. Yeah.
We're struggling, but that's okay.
This is gonna be a long time. Trust.
It's a play-by-play.
Yep.
All right. So I recover. I get back. Go for the F smash. Nothing pans out. At the F tilt, I did the PK Fire to set up a frame trap situation. I now know for later on, though I did get punished kind of hard for that.
I feel like that wasn't meant to be a dash grab. I feel like it was meant to be a turnaround grab.
Oh my god, you knew. You knew.
1 second.
It's not playing for me.
That was a turnaround grab.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Try refreshing.
I'll try refreshing, just for you.
Oh nice. My god!
That was nice and simple. Clean.
That was just like beforehand.
Honestly?
That was a bit of player reading for sure, but it was cute. It was cute.
My Lucas? Hello? Yeah. So if you know, I know that he uses cross slash a lot, and he's probably one of the better Clouds at using cross slash. But like,
everybody has to have it.
yeah, eventually he's gonna start mixing up because he grabs, and so far that ended up costing him the stop.
And I like it. It's like the same PK fire pressure you did that made him air dodging before, but now you punished it differently in that.
Let me see what's going on here. That was a good up tilt.
Wait, hold up. That just skipped. 1 second.
Yeah.
That was the F smash. All right. And once again, he gets back on the platform. He tries to make a hard call out, which if I dash back in, that was a wrap.
Okay, so that's the question I have. Can he up B out of shield every time we even on our up air?
No, he cannot. If you land with if you land with Lucas's every aerial except down in there, you can bait it in shield because it's hardly negative on shield.
Yep.
Okay,
well, you have to space it though, like not on the top of the shield, obviously, but like.
And back air has those weaker hits that are not safe. So
there's, I think back air is still -2 regardless, similar to Sour Fire. Sour Fire is only like -3 compared to the -2. I think back air is the same way.
But back air has like a couple of hitboxes that do like only 9% or something like that, or like much weaker than the spike.
That doesn't necessarily change the shield safety.
Wait, are we talking about our back air?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, if we're gonna have a conversation about our back air on shield, we have to talk about how unwieldy it is to land the same frame of hitbox as just hitting somebody's shield, as opposed to fair, which is very easy.
Right.
Back air is very hard because we are doing a super crazy animation while we're in the air. So, but I think we need to go back to the VOD because that's just that I don't.
That's a whole other combo.
That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, fair.
We could talk for hours about our back air.
Apparently, it's -4 to -6 or back air. Anyways.
At worst -6, but that's assuming we are landing perfectly with it.
I'm in a voice chat.
Somebody keeps on skipping the video.
Who's doing?
I'm not touching it.
I haven't touched it.
Wait, who's user BMW? Wait, is that me?
Yeah, BMW, man.
I think that's you because I've been seeing that one the whole time, right?
BMW, who's ever joined second.
Okay, BMW is me, but somebody keeps on skipping forward. Like, who's skipping forward, bro? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Is it maybe my Twitch acting funky with it?
No, it's the watch together.
If anyone's using arrow keys, that's also like.
Yeah. Well, be careful with your arrow keys.
I haven't been, but that would be something.
What was that?
Whoa! It jumped to the middle. That's weird.
It didn't even show who did that.
Yeah, it didn't show.
What's meta?
Let's just press play and see what happens.
Meta stream?
I'm surprised he didn't try to air dodge the ledge.
Is it back normal?
Yeah, we're about where we are.
Catch my roll, bro.
Hello?
What the fuck?
Oh my god, she's broken. She's broken.
Alright, game 2, let's go. You won the first game.
Erase that game.
What
Destroyed
happened? Alright, hold up.
We should probably just try to watch the whole thing without stopping it, but still give commentary what's going on, and then go back and look at certain interactions.
That's what I want to do, but it keeps on skipping.
Hold on, I'm running it back.
Man, if any of y'all fools are playing Uno, we're gonna have to talk.
All right. So right here, blah blah blah.
Okay, so how do you get back to stage?
What did I die to? Oh, I remember.
Nair.
That was a really good nair.
What a moment.
No, that was like a really good nair. I'm like, okay, I gotta watch my.
That was a badly spaced fair.
Can you believe people still think that move needs to get buffed? Ugh. Dumbasses.
Ooh. And right now, I'm just.
Yeah, that seems pretty hard to get back up.
I'm trying to like find my way in because he's very good at like aggressive, but I get the weak back air and up air and all this other stuff.
I love our ability to use this special platform.
I'm trying to see the ground PK fire and how good that is actually.
Yeah, it's kind of nutty.
Oh, that was a missed
If they're in the air, it's so good. If they're on the ground, it's like so mediocre. But
yeah.
F-tail!
He made it down.
Let's go.
Oh, he made it down for that.
I wonder why he didn't do the down.
Ooh. He kind of got you with that.
Ooh, that was a nair loop situation.
Yeah, true.
I am not good at nair loops.
Remi left the chat.
Where did he go? Remi, anyways.
That was really good awareness that he was going to jump in. So right now you're doing a really good job of keeping that ledge. Oh, that was a
frame trap basically.
I love PK freeze into jab.
Oh, and this is the Twitter.
Oh, he got desperate there. That was a desperate fair.
Yep.
That was good.
Give him the stage.
That was really good. So what you did really well what you did really well there is that you made him extremely uncomfortable with jumping in once you caught him doing that down air from ledge. And what that did for you was open up a world of possibility because the thing is, Lucas doesn't have, like, when it comes to upper, it's great at doing a lot of things, but catching certain things is not one of them. Like, catching a lot of characters is not one of them. So the fact that you made him uncomfortable with probably using what could have been a get out of jail free card from ledge was a really, really good play from you.
That's how he stayed grounded too.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like, people got a lot of players. This is a player thing in general. A lot of people need to remember that, like, taking stage is an advantage. Having good positioning is so crucial because he was in a position where, like, I was in that position where if he overcommitted with an option, I was resetting the edge guard situation, and like we could probably go back a bit. It was towards the end.
All right, so let's look at this whole entire last stock.
We cut the crop.
I get the nair. I could have done loops.
So your advantage for starting then.
He came back to ledge for no reason.
DK freeze come out while you're like.
He kept doing
good shield pressure.
Well, the way that Choco was positioned.
Hello.
The way he was positioned made it so that if he faded back into the stage, he could have just turned around and grabbed.
Yep.
So he was hoping that he was going to do an option preemptively.
Right. No. I'm saying like it's good conditioning. It's real good conditioning.
I don't even know if it was conditioning there or more so him just being scared.
You weren't. It wasn't conditioning. It was the fact that you made him. You really made him uncomfortable with using his best tool in that situation. That was jump. So what he could have done here was not land on stage aggressively.
Sort of. It's a mix of like. The thing is that like Lucas is very good. Okay, who keeps touching?
I don't think anybody.
I'm not even touching my keyboard.
I think it's glitching, bro.
Of our stupidity. I think it's like
even if I press forward on my arrow key, how can I go from like game 1 to game 2?
Yeah, we can try launching.
I don't know if that'll fix anything.
Someone said maybe use MetaStream. I don't know what that is though.
I don't know what that is either.
Let's look it up. MetaStream. Watch or listen together. Start.
The issue is we're trying to do that, but the issue is.
Let's try MetaStream instead.
Here, a browser extension is required for playback. What?
Man, you gotta download some extra BS to do that. No, thank you. No gracias. No mames.
What if we just like restart the watch together?
I can. Give me the YouTube link, Choco, and I'll do a new one.
I got it right here. I put it in the chat. I was taking some notes too.
Cool.
Alright, so are we picking a time and going to it?
Time.
It's after the first game, so.
Oh shit.
I just did a new room.
Okay.
Just to see if that helps.
Like 2 minutes and 30 seconds around there.
Yeah.
Oh, Discord share. Well, then we wouldn't be able to see the
Actually,
we could do Discord share. We just wouldn't get audio, which I guess isn't that important. But
I'm not listening to audio, so it's not a.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not that important.
I mean, if we want to do Discord share, then let's.
I mean, we want to just try this new room, and if it messes up,
yeah, try this new room. If it still gives us issues, then we'll do the Discord.
All right, so that was the end of the first game.
Okay.
Pretty much.
What are we doing right now?
I just wanted to go back. I just wanted to like go back on that like last scenario because I think
the last stock.
That last stock, because I think that was a very good, like, hey, this is where you need to position yourself to, like, really pressure Cloud.
I think what's really important here is how you try to get him there, and once you got him there, how good
how you kept him there.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to focus on that real quick.
Honestly, a lot of Lucases probably can get the Cloud off stage, but it's keeping him at ledge like you did. That's the hardest part, honestly, or like that's what makes you shine in that moment.
Let's try.
Right. So I get the nair from off stage. He decides to commit. He decides to commit to the double up B. That's why I go for the dash. That's like
probably thought you were gonna like try to extend the combo somehow and thought he could break out with the up B.
Well, I mean, I think the second up B was not bad because it was really good at like covering. It's very good at covering somebody going for an immediate dash. So I get. Yeah. So it's not necessarily bad. It just wasn't the right option at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I get the dash attack on double up B.
I think he got greedy off stage.
Nah. Okay, hold up. This freeze here, this freeze was to understand what option he wants to choose.
Only one person is touching the video.
All right. I'm gonna control it. Let me know if you need to go back. If anybody needs to go back, is that okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So once again,
Wow, we got the cross though.
Nair, punish that. Dash attack.
Yeah.
I go for the. What happened? Ah! Jesus.
You having some trouble there, friend?
Yeah, I am. Technology is supposed to make it
okay.
easy. All right, this freeze right here, I let it go early because I wanted to see how he was going to recover. If he decided to go for an immediate jump, either way, I was going to release this freeze immediately.
Yep.
Because if he saw it after going for the jump, he was going to air dodge. That would have forced a reset situation because we can act immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And if he decided to go low, well, guess what? The risk reward is still in my favor.
Yep.
So that's why I went for that.
Yeah, honestly, going for freezes and letting them go early is really good. I do that a lot too.
Yes, he goes for a full hop down. We're not punishing. We're not punishing. This is the auto cancel height, and he can adjust his position. So there, I kind of just let it go. I wait for him to land, and I react with the F. There, I was trying to parry, but it's okay. I was trying to parry F tilt, but it's okay. Still got the same value. I go for another freeze again. As you see, he jumps and air dodges immediately. So now I'm already prepared. I'm prepared that like he will air dodge if I put him in the right position. I know that he's gonna air dodge if I go for. So it's just a little like it's more and more conditioning, but it's like
more information too.
Yeah, more information to keep for next.
Like seeing PK freeze come out while you're like 20.
Is it echoing for anyone?
No.
Child, if you don't let the video play, I'm gonna come down there and beat your ass. Like,
I'm
See that sentence? You better be careful. You're talking to a Smash crowd. You never know what idiot is going to take that thing out of context.
They can take it out of context as much as they want. Everybody will look at a clip of me telling Crits I'm gonna beat his ass, and they're gonna say, "Okay," and it's a Tuesday. Like what?
Wait, I'm not even the one touching it.
This is me. I'm the one touching.
Anyway.
I do down tilt, F tilt. I dash back because I'm just like he's gonna try to approach. And look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. He does a jump out of shield and whatnot. Like it's just constantly like kind of just catching him, dashing in, and there PK freeze because I've been calling out the air dodges.
That was a really good air dodge.
I will say, everything you're doing here, excuse me, everything you're doing here is pretty much seeing where he's going in terms of directions, like side to side, and then just getting to the right distance, and like he did the forward throw to get him on back off stage, because he technically got back off stage, but you just went to the distance where he would throw out a move, threw him back off stage, and just have the advantage.
Yep. He also, before he did the forward air, he faded back a little bit, which is something important to note.
Yes.
Just in general, is that like not to always instantly go for a punish. I'm saying this mostly for the chat and myself, not to instantly always go for a punish as soon as something happens.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Because if you did it instantly, you would have gone sour. But since you waited, faded back a little bit, you got sweet spot and killed him at like 80, 90, whatever he was at.
I recognize that, and I've been in that scenario before where like I try to immediately punish and I just end up whipping or getting the wrong hit, and I saw that he was kind of drifting, so that helped a lot. But one thing I want like to note that I thought like that more Lucases need to know. This not here. Give it a second. This PK fire right here. So cloud players, they want to preserve their limit as long as possible. Mm-hmm. When they are far out, they will opt to use their double jump a lot. If you do a grounded PK fire at this position, it literally forces them to either they have to go high or if they have to go low. They have to expend their double jump in some form of way. Oh, excuse me. I stutter a lot. Forgive me.
No, it's all right, man.
They either forced to spend their double jump or they're forced to expend their air dodge. That PK fire is so good against Cloud's forced to recover from far away. Remember that. That's law. That is important. That's like etched into the matchup.
And I love how you immediately go for the high-ass PK Thunder after that, because you know he's going to use Limit, like you just explained, so that's why they cut him off. And that you knew how to do that because you were already on his eye, like keeping an eye on the Limit, so you knew how to use it then. That was smart.
Yeah, I anticipate a high recovery, so I go for the weirdest PK Thunder, but it's okay. We still eating. Boom.
Just give him the stage.
Just give him the stage. The longest time I thought that was someone else's call.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
and like, it's funny because like these are the like I know a lot of these things from the Cloud matchup. The Cloud player, that's a homie, big friend. He always says the Lucas is bullshit. I'm just like, bro, I promise you, it's not that it's bullshit. It's just, it's just solid, bro.
Nah. Lucas bullshit. Lucas crazy.
Lucas is BS.
He's bullshit as fuck.
No. PK Freeze.
No. Have you seen our forward air? Have you seen our forward air?
Every character has a safe move on block. It's okay.
It's not that it's safe. That shit kills at like 60. What?
It's crazy, yeah.
Imagine
has so much BS.
It's so
it's
good.
Okay.
Dude, guys, have you ever low key, like real quick tangent? Have you ever like hit someone with doubles over cancels there for the first time and they like have never seen it? And
yes.
Mind fucking blown.
It's so funny.
Another day.
Some of us can't do it consistently, so no.
It's so funny when like someone is like, what?
Yeah, low-key, I had a match against the Game & Watch main in bracket last weekly that I went to, and he had never done it or never seen it. And because when I hit him with it, he was mashing up B. You know how they do. He was mashing that up B, and he almost got it out. And then like he couldn't mash up B, so like I just got hit with like 6 or 7 Zairs, and he's like, he like yelped like a dog. He was like he didn't know what to do. Dude, it was so funny. When he finally like got out, he up B. He's like,
I'm playing you on stream.
And I was like,
okay,
oh
I'll do my best.
Stream, but yeah.
Huh?
Anyway.
I love people who don't know about it and they just go.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, the best thing is when you do it to like a Game & Watch or a Lucina that just tries to up-B out of every combo, and then they're like shook because they can't.
They're like mashing. It's like, why isn't my frame 1 option working?
Just give them that look like, yeah, it's true, bitch. It's true. Anyway.
Someone straight up denied that it was true because I did it like 7 times across stage on one guy. After the set, this guy goes to me, he's like, there's no way that's true. I'm like, okay, let's play our set. And I did it against him. He's like, I still don't believe it. I was just playing bad. I don't think that's true.
Wait, are you talking about Nair or Zaire? Sorry, my roommate.
Zaire.
Oh yeah, no, that's so funny. I had some guy, he looked at me after I did it, he was like, what did you just do? And I was like,
yep.
Double jump cancel Zaire. And he's like, what?
Yep.
What?
Alright.
Game 2.
With this?
Game 2!
Oh my god,
it's been like an hour of us trying to do the 6-minute video.
No, but this is good.
It is good, it is
I mean,
good.
It's all constructive, that's the thing.
Alright, so here, I get a really early stock. This is just knowing a little bit more and more about player habit, and it's also knowing that like what Clouds want to do in certain situations.
Oh yeah, by the way,
so
chat, we will be doing more of these.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I didn't mean to talk over someone. I'm just saying, like, if we want to speed it up just a tiny bit, let's like try to do a little more watching in between the talking, just to get through a set, you know.
If we really want to like go back on something, we can.
Jump from the
left.
All right. So that was a very quick stop.
So Town City counterpick, interesting.
Town City, I banned Battlefield, Yoshi Story, like that. We have 3 bans, no MDSR. We go to town.
I agree. Triplats are good.
3 bans, I wish.
And I hit him with the walk up, bro. You already know.
Wait, my region only has 2 bans.
Me too.
And we don't even have DSR. Oh my god. Wait. I need you to go back on that one.
He was so scared.
What happened there? What happened?
Player habit.
Fear.
Right, I got it.
100%. He was just afraid.
Okay. So he used his jump. He used his jump. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like my interpretation better. But yes, it was probably.
That's fear. That's fear. Hold up, that run up shield. That was him being scared, bro. All right.
Okay.
I know that he's gonna just immediately drift.
See right there. So again, you got punished for doing up air on shield when everybody said it's safe. So that's why I'm just confused.
It depends on your spacing.
Yeah,
you have to be like landing with it.
Yeah.
I'm trash at landing up air. I am trash at it. Fact.
I personally think that like up air, while it's -2, if you get the landing hitbox, like forward air is a lot easier to get that like safe.
Yeah. Because our upper, it doesn't hit below us. Like,
oh my God,
I see what you mean about the parry up tilt.
I could never.
I was gonna say, Cloud's aerials, like especially fair, are pretty slow to where you can time a good parry and like get a good punish.
Yeah.
That's most of his moves actually.
Yeah.
And you know they're
okay. That pivot cancel up tilt was sexy.
That was.
Ooh, I kind of wanted you to grab right there. I was like, grab him.
But I loved it. It didn't work, but that would have been just.
Oh, see, immediately.
Ew, he tried to combo off of it? Gross. I hate this character.
Okay, this is me getting... I'm shaking my head a bit because I'm just like, I'm playing like an idiot. Let me stop.
He's pushing them buttons.
Immediate limit. Oh,
I need to drop down off platforms like that.
Yeah.
Platform drop forward air is so good and I don't do it.
Dude,
I do it too much, I think.
Yeah.
Is there too much?
Good shield.
Oh shit. Okay. You know what's also good, low key? If you're on the platform, down angled F tilt because it hits below platform.
Yes, except sometimes I'm just crackhead.
Kills us like so often. I don't know why.
I love just doing crackhead down smashes though for that same situation.
I mean, yeah, me too. But I gotta stop.
Yeah, it gets me killed.
All right. Here when Cloud's at high percent. Oh,
you
tried. Yeah, you charged it. You charged it.
I was rooting for you.
I was about to say it too. I was like, okay, what's Cloud gonna do at high percent here?
There you go.
Wait. Go back on that. Go back on that.
Oh my God, that was so.
Let's go.
More people need to do drop down there. It's so good.
Down to like he's just like hip hop dancing.
Wait, are we going back or not?
I went back.
We don't gotta. We don't. It's okay. But yeah.
Wait, that was a down air. That was up air, down air.
Dude, Chris, I think you're the only one that does up or down air, and I need.
No, I do it too, but I.
It's so good.
Like I've just.
And that's what
the day one.
Okay, yeah, that's some day one shit though.
All right.
Up air, down air is so good, and people need to learn it. It gets you so much damage.
Yes.
It's so good.
Oh my God,
that fucking
nair! I gotta learn how to do that, but goddamn.
It's not hard, Dylan. That one is really easy.
I'm so bad at that. I'm so bad.
Hold on, let's look at this nair. Let's look at this nair.
Because it's just a simple turnaround drop down.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh my God!
If you guys watch Remi's sets, he does it like it's like
Remi just does it.
Yeah, I stole it from.
Wait, hold on. Remi's the nair god.
Alright, be honest.
Remi makes her nair look better than Pauleke in this nair.
I know.
Our nair is when Remi is using Lucas. Our nair is a top 5.
I've been learning how to do it. It's not actually that bad.
Not a lot of people.
Oh my God, Prince, come to my apartment and teach me, or I will beat your ass.
What are you doing? Wait, do I work Sunday? What are you doing next Wednesday? Do you work?
I do work, but I work. I'm on day shift right now, so I work 11 to 7.
I am off. I will come up.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, so is there anything in particular we want to talk about that second game? Because like a lot of that was just very much what we talked about in the first game, where it was spacing out. The stage change was a little bit interesting just because Cloud had a little bit more platforms to jump around, but I think Choco was pretty good at it. And plus he got a little aggressive. Like the Cloud got a little bit aggressive. So
yeah, I mean he lost that early stock so far, so he had to make a move. You know, like I think if like Choco for some reason, like let's say like SDs happen in tournaments. So let's theorize like if Choco SD'd right first stock and Cloud had a big lead, the town counter pick then would have worked really well in his favor. I think because then he could really camp us on that stage. You know, but it didn't, and Choco used it to our advantage. Otherwise, I think it's like honestly it's like our best stage.
Town and City
matchups, I think. Yeah, I think so. I love that stage.
It's a strong stage. It really just depends.
It's versatile, and we kill off the side more than anything, I think, and that's why.
Yes,
I mean that's why I take a lot of people to PS2 as well. PS2, Town and City, and Smashville are my go-tos.
I don't have a favorite stage for Lucas in this game because all of it is matchup dependent for me.
It is. I mean, it definitely is.
I will never start on PS2 for all matchups. Like half the matchups I will, half the matchups I won't.
I don't take Pauleke on PS2 most of the time anymore.
Don't do that,
Bro, that is a neutral stage. Ooh, on God.
I don't take Pauleke to PS2 or Kalos anymore.
Choco, sometimes though it's about like Palu's like love that stage. You know, so it's about comfort and taking that comfort away from the opponent. You know, like sure it's not a necessarily bad stage for us.
Ooh,
but, like
it's mine.
Taking away their platform cancels is already gonna like put them down down a notch, you know. So taking them to like a flatter stage helps, as I think. Like I'm never gonna take a pilot to Battlefield because they're just gonna be teleporting all over the place. I don't want that.
Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta get this. Video?
I took it off.
Oh wait, we finished
I guess. No. I mean, if you want to talk about it more, we can.
I thought there was another stuff, but it's fine. So I just think that at that point, that game was more so like one. I had a read on how he wanted to play. Two, the SD really did kind of force him to play in a way that he was comfortable with. What is it? You were around here.
There again.
Oh yeah, that's in there. Huh?
Yeah.
Last situation. Now peep the stock. This is very because I think it was like more or less like I kind of just destroyed him in the stock.
He's just like hip hop dancing on you, bro.
Go for F tilt. I parried. I tried to go to check chase with double jump cancels there.
That's such a good down air trap too.
Yes, it is.
Because he only got there because he air dodged out of PK freeze.
I love PK firing people landing on platforms. PK firing a platform when they're landing, it's safe. If it hits them, they're stuck off stage in a bad situation. More people need to do that.
Kill too.
Yes. If he at this percent, oh my god, that's still so sexy. Fuck. If he was at like 130, he would have died right there. PK fire on the platform.
I love just seeing
or even like 90.
Pull that off,
because people tend to fade back and they'll DI it wrong.
Just like hip hop dancing on you, bro.
I like that. I like that F tilt immediately. Like
I'm actually curious, right there.
Wait.
Could we just do drop down nair, like legit?
Did he air dodge off stage?
So here. Oh wait, hold up. Wait, this is some shit I figured out just based off how players want to do shit because of the way that like the game is, where it's very heavy on, hey, jumping is a strong option, and people don't want to get trapped in shield. I go for this. I call it it's kind of like a setup in a way, where I will go for a full hop up air. I know I can act right after it because it has very low end lag.
Thank you,
I will throw out a fair landing, and in the position I'm in, I'm gonna be even if I'm not perfectly landing with it, I'm not gonna get punished too hard for going for it. If they jump, they get caught. Oh yeah, it's a landing fair. So it's a broken setup. He decides to jump out of it, and that's how he gets hit.
And what's really interesting is that you have him stuck on the ledge, so he has very limited options right now.
People love jumping out of the corner too, so he capitalized on that. That was
definitely.
Smart.
But that's
I like that.
That's like a Lucas setup that you can use against when people are at the ledge or people are cornered.
Thanks for pointing that out. I think that's the first time.
Yeah, I need to do that more.
You can really. That's like getting into the mind of the players and saying, "Hey, can't panic out of the corner." Lucas is one of those characters that when you have that low space to move around and you are in shield, you have to play it smart. You can't. A lot of people forget that, hey, yeah, I want to get back into center stage, but if you rush your way back into center stage, then all of a sudden you're gonna get hit. So really paying attention to when, the play was either one, when he saw me jump, maybe go for an up B. But that's kind of a riskier play because if I drift away, I'm good. Two, I think a cross-up roll would have been good. If I reacted, I would have gotten the back air, but the positioning there was just so much better. But the positioning, it's they don't want to do that. It's just a very strong setup. But
unless they're completely anticipating it, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna go badly or very badly for the Lucas, which is why it's really nice.
Exactly.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
All right, but we continue the fair. Trying to see how he reacts.
Yeah.
Why didn't that up air connect?
Our up airs.
I literally was reading so hard for you in that moment, and
I'm so upset.
Yep.
Anyway. All right.
Well, you recovered pretty fine though. You came on the ground super quick and was able to capitalize.
That forward air down tilt. How high up does our down tilt hit?
I
know,
don't
right?
know. I was
Cloud's
literally
tall.
just calling out the
Pauleke
landing. 1 second. Let me see this down. Let me send this down.
I'm literally looking it up right now. Hold on.
It's small.
It's small, but I felt like
the inner part.
And Cloud is tall, guys, so he probably hit Cloud's like toes.
that could be
Like
it.
I was thinking like he had like the more pants hitbox.
Oh yeah, that's a lot bigger than I expected it though. Ew, I hate that tipper.
It's
Why
only
is there a
active for
random?
2 frames, but you know.
Look at that tiny blind spot.
I know.
Why doesn't our tipper down tilt trip?
Ugh, that's another 2-hour discussion.
Yeah. anyways.
All right. Well, we'll finish this one up. It's kind of at the end.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of time talking on this.
King of Wizards Snow. Also, I'm going to pound. So.
There it is. Up air, please. And just neutral air dodge is so good against like players like that. But yeah, I anticipate the landing. So I go for down tilt jabs. So I'm just like, I want to cover that landing. I know he's landing position. I go for the PK fire there to cover if they land on that platform, which it's easy to miss, but like the pressure is just very strong.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Jesus.
And-
Alright, I'm looking
and-
at stick down tilt.
I'm gonna go get another drink.
And then I know for sure that in this position, he did it a couple times. He wants to recover back to this platform because he's trying to preserve limit.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. It goes back to the limit thing, which is so smart.
And then I think double jump, bad air dodge, done.
Is it playing for any of you guys?
Yeah, it's not playing for me.
Wasn't
There you
Now
playing.
it is. Now it is.
You have to push the play on the bottom left. You can't like push the actual video.
Oh, you got like an
All right, so we'll wait for whoever to come back,
He's got limits.
and we'll get into
Man,
Crits
that's what I
versus
was talking
Rags,
about, man. You
Lucas
can't really
Greninja.
get that.
Oh my god, the ending of that set's gonna piss you guys off so much. It's gonna make me real mad.
Oh no.
That's okay. We like it, man.
It makes me so upset. Like, I know I need to watch it because that VOD is gonna be good. Alright, let me...
Alright,
So how
do you
recent
wanna,
is
like,
This is 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
So
do we wanna
recent
preface this
enough.
With anything, like, in Christopher in particular, like, do you want to preface this with anything?
Yeah, I lose it.
Oh, sick!
All right, so where are we?
It's our favorite matchup, guys.
We just finished the first set with Choco and Cloud.
Yeah.
So now we're
Let me go back into the
Chris
watch
versus Rex.
together.
So
this depression.
What I'm
Oh,
probably... did you see the set, Dylan?
I didn't, but it's just Greninja.
Just watch. No, watch. You're gonna be so upset why I lose this. Okay.
Wait,
So
I
I'm
can
gonna-
tell from your face right now in the VOD.
Who's Chris?
Oh, that's me. Oh, yeah, that's me at the beginning of the
Is
game.
it playing right now?
No, it's not.
Alright.
Okay.
We're
Why
waiting
does
for
it keep pausing? Who?
You have to push
Wait.
on the bottom left.
Don't have a way to push the bottom left on...
Oh, are you in full screen? Like, here, I can play in pause. I'll do everything.
Yeah, can you
I
click
can
play?
do everything.
All right, that's fine. But
Oh wait, I got it.
All right, so
before we
now,
continue,
going with the,
so I've had a lot of conflicting thoughts on the matchup. I've had a lot of conflicting thoughts,
I still
and
think Greninja wins.
I think Greninja only slightly wins.
I think it's 55-45.
I'm starting to think
at
it,
worst-
after this set, I was like, wait a minute, this matchup might not be that bad because I lose it because I SD.
Okay.
So like, trust me, watch the first 2 games and you'll be like, what? And then the third game is like, I have a 3-stock lead and then I just like SD a bajillion times, but whatever.
Well, we can talk about that.
I found another link, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play it.
Okay.
Because why wouldn't you go with Lucas?
Well,
Both drop down. What the hell?
All right, so now obviously
wait,
going
actually,
with
can we
the,
pause real quick?
Chris?
I do want to actually get that. Like, can we get a consensus on like what people think of like generally the matchup? I know we could just kind of talk. We started the cloud one with that, so I think it's a good way to start.
Slight win on Greninja.
I think it's a solid win. I think it's one of our worst matchups.
Okay.
I think we're just on our back foot the entire matchup.
I used to think it was one of our worst. After some information from Iota of all people, I kind of think it might be slight Greninja and even in some cases.
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
No, Dylan,
Right.
Dylan, before you start being a negative bitch, watch the VOD.
Okay, alright.
I think Greninja beats us for a reason.
Alright, so
we can
now,
talk about
obviously
later,
going with the,
But
here.
let's see.
I think it's just they have better horizontal range.
I don't know.
So I'm a very button happy. I mash.
But it's also water.
That's okay.
But
acknowledging it is the first step to start.
I'm sure at least the
I'm on a different timestamp than you guys.
Oh.
Refresh?
We're at 30.
We're
31,
At
32,
least the
33.
hitbox of Magnet does.
I'm gonna refresh.
The idea is the Greninja are playing.
So, Rags is gonna dash attack and literally up air all the time. That's all he does.
Pause it for a second, guys.
I just went back to the start. Don't worry about it.
You want to go back to the start?
On accident, yeah. I can go back to where we were.
I can control it. Don't worry. I have a thing now.
No, do you?
So something Rice does a lot is he's just gonna dash attack me. He's literally just going to dash attack and up air.
Yeah, how do we deal with that?
So you stay grounded. Literally, something that I've noticed is that we all fucking jump. We just jump all the time.
That's facts.
So if you just pivot, F tilt, and pivot grab, and PK fire, Greninja, he can't do anything.
That's facts.
You know what? That's true because he's never gonna like approach you in the air.
Right there. Look. So like right here, I get him off stage with that PK fire. Getting juggled, yada yada yada. Air dodge onto the platform. Backwards, back air because I think it's busted. Pivot grab.
And so it's incredibly frustrating, especially like.
Get him in a bad situation.
Yeah, bait the low recovery.
Right there. I jump there because I love doing drag down nair at the ledge, and then PK Thunder, and he's dead.
Yep.
Literally, all you have to do is just PK Thunder his recovery and then down smash. It's so easy.
One of the important though is that you
Let's
have
keep
to
watching
bait
the
them
VOD
going low.
and then commentate as you watch.
Yeah, let's say one of the biggest things I think Lucas do just all the time is out of habit is just jumping, like you said. And we have a lot more grounded options than like we give ourselves. So like,
honestly,
we gotta take advantage of those.
I agree. Oh, good pivot grab catching the landing.
Pivot grab and I parried a down tilt into up tilt into drop platform drop up air, and that's actually really strong. Something I like to do versus characters that can spam their neutral B is I PK fire, short hop PK fire, and I hit them while I'm going over their projectile. You can do it versus Young Link as well.
You do it like a PK fire short hop forwards?
Not forward, but like I just short hop PK fire and it goes up,
okay.
like I jump above their projectile, but PK fire still hits them.
Cool. I was gonna say, because like forward, like jumping forward with PK fire is like a no-no to me. Like I never do that. Okay.
So I'm trying to catch his jumps a lot because he doesn't want to be in shield, because what does Greninja do in shield? He doesn't have an option. F tilt, so F tilt, he doesn't really have an auto shield option. Best is maybe up smash.
That is pretty true.
If we fair his shield, he has to hold the mix. He literally has to hold all of the
basically.
And now Biopower.
And his grab slower than usual too?
Yeah, it's like frame 8. Maybe 9. It's something similar to Cloud's.
Right, it's not frame 6. That's fine.
This is also a character that likes to short hop and full hop a lot. And will like we have to predict when they're gonna come down with a move, so that's also something like that right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So like what I did was I literally waited. I have the lead. I have 100%. I sat there like, what is he gonna get? Nothing. So I just wait. He jumps in, parry.
That's perfect.
Just parry.
That's perfect.
And then I generally will dash attack if I think they're gonna neutral tech.
Yeah, it's just the fastest thing.
Miss the tech.
We can't be missing those techs. That's too important.
Missing a tech against Greninja is a stock. Period.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think I lose this game. Thank you for the follow.
Storm off stage.
Mint
Greedy,
chipper.
There you go.
Yeah,
You caught
PK
your
freeze is
jump in there.
definitely greedy.
You didn't follow your own stay ground.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
but that's okay.
pause the video, guys.
I want to look at.
Oh my god, wait, another follower. Thank you, Marsupial. I said that wrong.
I'll pause the video.
We did.
One thing that's important to know. I learned this through trial by fire. When Greninja is up airing you, because Greninja can't, if you don't have the correct SDI, Greninja can do drag down up air, reset you into an up tilt into another drag down up air. when Greninja.
What is the correct SDI, by the way?
SDI downward.
Okay.
Downward. Okay.
SDI downwards because that
Just
forces
straight
you
down?
to get. Yes, because that forces you to get the last hit of up air and the last hit low. So like you don't.
Okay.
So you don't get put in that. Oh, I'm gonna up air you,
Which
drive
makes
down
sense.
you.
Because most people are looking to get out of the move when we're actually trying to finish the move, so he can't follow up pretty much.
Exactly.
Huh.
And like he'll still probably be able to get another up air at mid or like low to mid percents, but even so, it's so much better than like I definitely when I didn't know how to deal with it, I definitely went from 0 to 80 against Greninja. I'm just like, what the fuck? It's kind of cancer. It's kind of cancer.
You said with such resolve.
I know what JP's in the chat, and he's saying that like, Greninja. Even though I only think Greninja slightly wins, I still think this is one of our hardest matchups.
Yeah,
that speaks volumes.
This character's busted.
So I think it's a 55-45 matchup. Like it's Greninja slightly wins, but it takes a lot of patience from the Lucas to actually be able to get that win.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which none of us have.
If we run at Greninja, we'll lose so hard.
Yep. So let's go ahead and start because thinking about that SD is giving me a hernia, so I want to just.
I'm so sorry.
So here's the thing: you were jumping fairly close to him, which was, kind of giving that damage there, but you're able to recover pretty fine.
I think you just.
I love Nair drag down mix-ups.
Like on the PR,
so what I do is I try to PK fire in between the platforms, so if he tries to drop through, it'll hit him, but if he...
Wow.
Oh, no, he's not.
Oh, I did win that one.
Wow, that's so
I like
matchup. Get sent off stage, die. Don't get sent off stage.
See, like down smashing at ledge all the time is like scrubby, right? Like it's bad sometimes, but like when it's good, like when it's good, it works. Like knowing when to do it is really smart. Like it's still broken.
There are specific characters that I do it versus. Palutena, Greninja, Ness.
Well, that's okay. I'm a Chris fan.
I think that
Palu
well,
just
this would be a nice upset.
Whoever just did that, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Greninja has to. Greninja has like a pretty big ledge grab, and he has to do his up B in a specific way if he wants to like make it harder to hit. So that's why F tilt and down smash are such good options to get him. Rewind a bit, Chris. Let's go to the beginning of that game.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about King of Wizards. This is how we catch them jumping, just forward air. Yes.
Now Town and City. Town and City. This is one of the characters where I'm just like. Our best stage, I think our best stage is Smashville.
I don't play this game.
But they're not gonna let us.
Yeah, he definitely banned Smashville, and I think he actually banned PS. No, he didn't ban PS2. No, I banned. Oh shit, I banned FD Kalos.
Good job catching his DI.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Look, I think our best stages are Smashville and Yoshi's Story.
I am again. Okay, I'll be there.
Battlefield is very good for Greninja because he tracks our landings very well. But when it comes to Yoshi's Story, the platform, because of the slants, the pressure on the platform is very different. He can't just out tilt the platform. That's why he has to he can't get as much pressure off of that, and he can't out smash that platform where the slants are. So the threat of being juggled is not as high. Plus, it's a smaller stage, and he is much lighter than we are. So I think that's like very important to know because we can just kill him. FD kind of asked for us in that matchup. Kalos.
Yeah, we'll never get the hit land on that stage.
Yeah, just don't take him to that stage. That's his best stage. Like, just don't even try. Just always ban it. Don't matter. I don't care if you don't like any other stage. Just don't even take him to FD.
On site.
So do you ban Kalos too?
I think I probably banned FD and Kalos here. You could probably argue it depends on the player if you want to ban Battlefield or Kalos, depending on their playstyle. Rags just wants to dash attack me, so I just banned FD Kalos. Because I remember that set. I was like, wait, I'm going to ban FD and Battlefield. And then I was like, wait, no, I'm going to ban FD Kalos.
Okay.
So,
very good.
I actually just ban FD Kalos most of the time.
Same. That's such a mood.
I wanted to talk about like this interaction here because this is so important. Is being able to drag people to the other side of the stage without relying on Zaire or PK fire because that's going to be huge. So something like this where you are able to air dodge away.
That's honestly understandable.
It's after this, but
oh yeah, absolutely. But now Crit.
I just want to watch this again where you use Nair.
Whoa! He died. I love this.
Yeah, he died out.
I cannot believe.
So that right there is so important. Being able to use all your tools in order to push them to the other side of the stage, compared to just relying on Zaire and PK fire, because that's something a lot of startup Lucases will fix their mindset on.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I play this character, is because I love the fact that we can use every kit or every move in our kit.
Yeah. Dude,
every single move.
Bored playing Lucas. There's always a new thing or a new mix-up. It's great.
I actually think that is the aspect that I both love and hate about Lucas, and I think that's also why Lucas doesn't do well in a lot of the meta in the current meta because of the fact I have always believed from like once I got started getting really good with the character, I started to understand that I think this character is a solid character, but he's one of those characters that you have to be able to use all of his tools together in the correct way.
And it just takes so much time. Like we're a character that gets better and better as the meta develops, so that thus we suck at the beginning of the game. And that's what we've always done. We've always been. But think of how strong Lucas got towards the end of Smash 4 when everybody was getting better at footstool combos and all that stuff. When he came out as DLC, everybody thought he was the worst DLC character. It's like
to be fair, we did get a kind of good amount of buffs in Smash 4. Our grab got 6 frames faster.
That's true. Less cooldown. But anyway, the point. I agree with Choco.
Could they do that? Can you buff the grab challenge? Can we get that trending?
Let's continue the video.
Did you see what Tunic and Samus Zaire got? Can we get that?
We don't need that.
Yo, give us a longer Zaire, yeah.
Oh my god, that makes me so upset. I hate watching myself jump into shit.
This is why we're watching it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Let's think about what got you into that scenario.
I fucking jumped. That's all I did. I just jumped into.
The thing is that I could say he read you. But
no, I jumped.
That's just not correct. He didn't.
He fucking pressed forward smash at the ledge, and I jumped into it because I'm a dumbass.
Even if you neutral get up,
fires back, gets another kill.
Why would he out smash there? This doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any logical sense.
He knows me, and so he probably did read me.
We're going slow-mo now?
You know what? He's a Meta Knight.
Wow, you're really...
Yeah, he's Meta Knight.
He was a former Meta Knight. I just remembered. Okay, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Take it back.
It makes me so mad.
I'm so upset. That bothers me so much. Anyway.
How do I lose this game?
Nair into jab, get space.
Pivot grab, back air,
good answer. That really helps a lot.
Rags is very aggressive.
Yes.
Compared to Daff, who is very, very defensive and will just camp me out.
The Robin?
I gotta say this real quick.
Yes, Robin.
Plus it gets over down.
Go back?
We don't have to go back, or we can go back. But you double jump and get fired towards the stage when you weren't on stage yet, and then you had to PK Thunder because of it, right? So I think that's really bad in this right here.
Oh yeah, no, that was awful. That was so bad.
And all he has to do is hydro pump you and you're dead.
Not expecting it.
Yeah, I think you could have Zared at that point.
And that's just a Greninja thing. Any character that's a free I'm gonna go out there and just hit you with my move.
Can we talk?
Or you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a very risky thing. I would try to not do that much.
This is something I want to talk about real quick. Sorry to cut you off. But people talk about how Ness has a better air dodge than Lucas, even though they have the exact same fucking air dodge. Lucas players need to do this more. So see how I get hit right here? And I fucking used our third jump. I've been thinking of it as a third jump.
Wait, hold up. But the only reason why that worked is because he decided to jump back. If a nigga just stood there, that was a stop.
That's true.
But I mean, you react to his positioning to get off ledge, so that's just how you do it.
That was a reaction to him jumping back, but
it's
we gotta take into account. We need to understand that.
Yeah, it's something that people need to do, and Lucas players just don't air dodge ledge or air dodge in general in that situation. They air dodge in disadvantage.
like I think that we all like tunnel vision on the stair to ledge because it's like it's good, right? Like you can
Wow, on the
nice.
platform.
That's why I love the stage.
I love.
Anyway, but like real quick to finish my thought, like we all like you know press grab and boom, we zip to the ledge. It's great. But because of that, we never like think about or rarely think about like just air dodging and not like directionally, but like doing a neutral air dodge down. That's the way a lot of characters that don't have a air get back, and like we never mix it up that way. It's not, I'm not saying it's like perfect, but like when we're recovering high, we're at that angle that's like above the ledge, and we, you know, the opponent doesn't know if we're gonna just air dodge, just fall with an aerial, go to there, and you're gonna grab the ledge, PK Thunder, whatever. So it's another mix-up, and it's honestly safer than we think when we do like just the neutral air dodge. It could be a really quick thing. Anyway, I think we should do it more.
That makes me so upset. I started like getting a little too antsy with my buttons and wanting to hit him. I really have no excuse there for what happened.
I think you came up to us with the game plan of, hey, I just need to stay grounded and whiff punish with F tilt and for the grabs. But literally, once you lost the lead, you stopped doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's like another aspect of the matchup in play, where like when Greninja has a lead, Greninja can opt to zone out, and he doesn't have to approach.
So and he's just gonna falling fair over and over, and Shuriken over and over.
Yeah, so I think that like you needed to ground yourself because you were losing and you started panicking. I think you needed to ground yourself and then from there try to reassess the situation.
Watch this game.
So
you guys will be so mad.
I wanted to ask, what are the bans, if you can remember, and why PS2?
He probably banned Smashville. And he definitely banned Smashville, and he probably banned Lilat, and I didn't want to go to Yoshi's because I haven't tried it in that matchup yet. So I just banned. I don't want to go to Triplats, and I didn't want to go to FD or Kalos. So that left me with PS2 and Back to Town, and I won on PS2. So I was like, I'm gonna go to PS2. I'm gonna have those platforms. I'm gonna have so like he's gonna have the ability to drag down me on those platforms, yes, but I really like being able to use those platforms to hide, but also to be able to use the stage's length to my advantage. So, like, I can't kill him early on Smashville because he banned it. Like, Rags does, as a rule, just does not let me go to that stage anymore. Because I kill everyone at, like, 60.
Is Yoshi's not legal?
It is. I just don't.
It is, but
I didn't use it versus
Yoshi's
Rags.
against Greninja. I don't like that.
It is scary.
His jumps are so high compared to ours.
I haven't tried it, so I didn't. I just decided I was like.
But Choco said it, and I was like, that may be interesting to try. I don't know.
I'll try it out next time. I definitely. So funnily enough, I like taking Fox Battlefield in this game, but you know.
What I was saying.
I'll explain that later.
I really do miss Unova. I thought that was one of our best stages. I thought that stage was so good for Lucas, and I think that like in this matchup it was actually pretty even.
I want to show off this really quick. So this interaction here, parry the up tilt up air. Fuck you, tap jump. Down tilt, forward tilt at the ledge because it pushed him off. It was true.
Okay, now Rags.
Yes.
Trying to find a way to
pivot grab.
But remember that down tilt is going to take a lot. You need to be mid to high percent in order for that to
yes.
pop him off. So
about 50.
Like the cool clip.
Yeah.
But it's like it's
just fast falling.
On ledge, it is like almost like a different version.
I get like a 3-stop or 2-stop lead and I fucking
it's
throw
so
it.
risky. Like,
it's fine.
Look at how vulnerable he is now.
We're not going to focus on the ANC. We're going to focus on like essentially what got you to this position that you're at right now.
Range on that.
Okay.
See that there? That kind of air dodge is what I was talking about. That's good. All right.
Gonna go for the back throw. I think it's tempered. All right, cool.
So what I was doing right there was I was looking for an air dodge because if he air dodged, it was either F tilt, if he neutral air dodged, which was gonna kill, and if he directionally air dodged, I was going to go up there and combo him again. I was gonna double jump, fast fall, nair, down tilt, grab, up throw on the platform.
Side B or just kind of forgot like he gets our kills.
See, Chris has been punished.
Good nair, does the conversion, can't get it, down tilt.
Ooh, good weight on this
above the ledge that height, he always goes for it.
Alright.
Yeah, this is why it's tough. Like, we can't hit Greninja with falling up air.
I did it again, right there. Look at how strong. Look at how strong that is as an option.
But you did it on a platform or something.
Yeah, up tilt, up air. I did that in the first game too. So now he's at 50%.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
Alright.
Press down on the control stick and then see like the rest.
Yeah, basically. I think I catch something else here.
Oh.
Yeah, see, that's what
I can't believe
happened.
that side B missed you.
My ledge trapping here is so good.
Hey.
Wow.
Pivot F smash is so crazy.
Yeah, that was a good angle.
I had the down tilt back throw read, but I accidentally buffered a roll.
Remi's nair wouldn't have gotten parried. That's on God.
Yeah.
Oh, good down smash. Catching the.
Wait, you lose this game. This is tragic.
I literally fucking throw.
Wait, this is gonna be so unfortunate. I don't want to turn this off. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just pretend that you won.
But this is why I think this matchup might be even, because I kind of like fucking
Look,
hit something.
You jumped and you died. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, basically.
Right now. Here, 5
Alright.
minutes left in the game.
Luke tries to read you read the jump and you wanted to catch a back air, but you didn't get it.
Yeah, I think a lot of these punishes are just like you're jumping slightly earlier, or you're just jumping preemptively without actually spacing yourself to something he's already doing.
Yep, like, that's something I need to work on as a player.
Well, yeah, but like that's a lot. I do that all the time. Like I'm not saying that's just you. I'm saying that as like a general Lucas thing.
Feel that
Like,
now the forward.
when you're jumping,
Get a little bit of
you
leverage
need to
now,
put
Chris.
yourself in a position where
How do you lose this game? What the fuck? What the fuck is gonna happen? I'm so sad.
I want to talk about that forward air spacing right there was so good for me.
Oh yeah.
Frame cancel forward. That's what we like to see. Hello? Okay. Wait, what happened?
What? It's gonna be so sad.
It's so sad. I double jump cancels there, and I don't have my jump, and that's what happens.
Oh my god.
I am so
Whoa! And Chris
man.
actually bonks him and tries to get him out of the up air.
Oh wait, oh no, you just something bad.
Oh yeah, and that I fucked up. That I fucked up.
That's not good.
All right, hold up. What?
This man fared like 8 times in a row.
Yep.
No.
Ninja can kind of just fucking do that shit.
I'm not going back to make fun of you. I'm going back to see how he was keeping you in disadvantage and how we could probably go around that.
Yeah, please.
Hold up. One thing I will say is that what I will say for sure is that you're jumping a lot, and
Preemptive air.
it's not even so much that like he's anti-airing you. He's air to airing you. He's throwing out nairs and fairs to hit you while you're in the air, and you're just not respecting that air. Get the up tilt to up air.
Oh no, the cutscene.
So that's just
you're chilling.
Above rags.
You're chilling. You're big chilling. Okay.
Oh god.
You still have each other.
It's so
You still have
early.
each other.
To 100 right now.
Important. Okay, you made it off. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
That would have been horrible ending.
Yeah,
I jumped. Why did I jump
this might have been
early?
just panic as well during like Rags.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because I've never beaten Rags in this game, so I was like, shit.
Oh no, he doesn't want to get sniped himself.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Because I double jump cancels aired at ledge, got hit before I landed, thought I'd landed, because it looked like I did.
Oh yep, yeah.
Wow, this is great. I don't want to watch it again. I don't want to watch it again. What's wrong with y'all? I am switching screens. I am not watching that shit again.
Oh no.
I have enough depression in my life.
I think he just
Literally, no, I don't know if they kept it in the VOD, but I literally put my head on the table.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, look at me. I was so upset. Fuck.
No.
Yeah, they cut off the screen, but I'm sitting there like close to crying.
Bro, that breaks my heart.
Don't you just love being emotionally broken?
Yes.
Don't you just love that shit?
Okay, so let's ignore the fact that like the SD is what caused set, but more focus on the fact that you were disadvantaged a lot from being above stage, off stage.
A whole minute or three.
Hold up, I'm gonna control the video.
Okay.
Feel free. I need to run to the bathroom really quick though.
Good, you don't have to watch this again.
Alright. Literally, he gets here.
Forward air getting.
Let's say he has this lead.
Now, Crit's trying to get something. Another run
And
back.
everything from here is just downhill.
Literally, after this, he gets hit with the snare.
Air dodge, air dodge.
Air dodge,
Really going for those fares.
Go, use this
More or less an anti-air.
Air gets punished. Air dodge gets
Whoa! And then Crit's actually.
So the question here is, how are we getting to land? And this is a good option, which is going to ledge and zeroing. Because then this just at least sets up something on the ledge compared to just having 3 moves that can get us out of the air.
Yeah, honestly, and there he goes to ledge this time. But that double jump was very sus. That double jump was very sus because he jumped back. He didn't try to get back on stage.
That might have been interesting, but regardless, like that was just kind of like.
Yeah, Chris doesn't want to be on platform.
Now this right here.
That time it was the right height.
He starts up. He starts off and he puts himself in disadvantage.
Yeah, he does. He just jumps up and does yeah.
Yeah, Crits doesn't want to be on
this double
platform
jump right here is the panic double jump. It's like, oh shit, I just need to get back to stage as soon as possible. Panic again with the air dodge.
And then Rag just needs to wait. This is really all.
Honestly, yeah. And then if he just waited and hydro pumped him, he could have killed him off of that.
Right. That would have been horrible.
And then just how was like a panic
Still
grab.
panicking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got back to stage, but didn't keep it.
Probably the game.
Yeah, Crits is feeling
That's so
double
jump
cancel
zero.
He doesn't want to get sniped himself.
And double jump cancel zero will always lose to like a long lasting hitbox. So when people are trying to space out a move on you, it's not a good idea actually. Like
a lot of go ahead.
No, yeah, like it's like because it's like it seems so awesome. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna do this super fast safe move, but when there's a big hitbox coming at you, it's gonna lose. Or if it trades, you're gonna lose because that 5% trade is nothing. It's garbage.
What's really important that we note here as well is like it was just a lot of buttons that were matching compared to just keeping spacing. Like this is a matchup where spacing is so important, and things like that fair, things like that back air off stage, and things like mixing up where you're landing in terms of vertical. Like if you're landing high or low to get back onto stage, that's gonna really determine how much you go back to that neutral, because we have a bad disadvantage, but being able to like get back to that neutral is really important. There was a couple times where Crits had the opportunity, but it was just a matter of like panicking essentially, which happens in bracket. It's like that's not like you should not have done that. That's just a natural reaction.
Of course,
that's totally okay.
Like the thing, like I think WebJP actually said what I was doing. I think more Lucases need to utilize his specials when landing to mix it up. Cause like
I never saw him down B.
Yeah, there's no wave bounces or down B.
Crits is back now. But
I was panicking. Like I just didn't even think about it.
Yeah, that's what we're pretty much saying. It's like a lot of this seems like panic options, but
you started losing right here. You did this PK Thunder, which it was a good PK Thunder.
But he did have a godlike tech. Like no one takes that move.
That was important tech, biggest tech of the set.
Yeah.
He gets in there, and you start losing here. Panic air dodge.
Here's two air dodges that are panic air dodges. You jump to try and get out of there, but then it puts you in disadvantage. Now you don't have another jump. You have the air dodge in, and you got to read.
I air dodged way too early there. I tried to fast fall, and I air dodged before I fast fell.
Alright, keep trying to land on Greninja with back air and down air.
Right here?
None of those aerials are ever gonna beat his up air.
Yeah. No, I don't mind. I don't mind that you jump off the ledge and kind of like drifted back a bit.
Right there, that was a misinput.
Ooh.
I meant to directionally air dodge onto the stage through him to get so that he would have to either grab me and throw me or not get he wouldn't get a read because it would have been the first time I've done it all set.
Okay.
So he probably would have
something like where it seems like a panic option. It seems like you wouldn't actually realistically do that.
Yeah.
In the right mindset.
So I wanted to air dodge through him, and then I hit the stage, and I'm like, fuck.
I wish you could have tethered back to the ledge too. Like the thing is, he was in no position to punish it. The moment he recognized he could punish it is when you noticed you air dodge because you have the lag. But
he knew it was coming
out. You're just doing these panic air dodges that are getting stuffed out. You're jumping.
And then right here, you put yourself in disadvantage. Choco, you can talk about that.
Oh my bad. Yeah, you immediately instead of taking the stage under him and pressuring him on the platform, you try to hard call out a jump. I want to say, up air, and it's just like an up air wouldn't even kill in this position. So like the stage is not in your favor. 2, we have a slow double jump so that if we commit to something so hard, we have to land again. You put yourself at disadvantage immediately after coming off the Angel platform, and you went from 0 to death. Up air dodge. Okay, that's fine. You didn't do too bad. Now another thing I want to say: when we are trapped on the platforms, your options to get off the platforms are as follows: you can jump, you can run off. You can run off to the left. If you run off to the left, you give up stage. You're close to the ledge. You can run off to the right. Most smarter players will already be covering the right because it's center stage. A lot of smarter players will know that people want to scramble to get back to center stage. So this is why I think running to the left would have been the best. Running off the stage to the left because he would have had to react. But
or possibly dropping down double jump cancel 0.
Nah.
Or just
Nah.
drop down with a fair. Like
I think
you know.
I think drop down neutral air dodge was probably like drop down fast fall neutral air dodge was probably the best option.
I think right there that was partially him conditioning me because he did a bunch of up airs earlier in the set, and I was like, I just got to get away from the up air, and then jump, which obviously was a panic option, putting me into more up airs, but
okay.
Yeah, but your panic option was always to jump.
Yep.
The moment he started reacting to that, he's just like, I'm getting up airs. If you let Greninja get an up air, then that's the advantage that he wants. So yeah, it's just a matter of you need to stay calm in these situations because right now, I'm Crit. I'm in the mindset that holy shit, I'm about to beat my bracket demon, and all of a sudden you kind of make a mistake and you lose that stock. You're just like, okay, I need to seal out this game right now because, or if not, he's going to bring it back, and you're literally so scared. You look focused in the player cam, but I can tell that like you're just like, I don't want to lose. Yep. And I can tell. I know it. But whatever. You're panicking.
Yeah, Chris doesn't want to be on platform.
Nair, a little questionable. I wish you would have done like a Zaire or a Fair. That would have been perfect. But it's okay.
I think I was focusing on getting Nair Danto grab. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, it's so bad right there.
I'm so sorry. Ugliest double jump I've seen.
No, call me out on it. Call me out.
Way too early. Greninja has all the time in the world. He can cook. He's cooking. He's like, that's the spice I need. I'm going up. Anyways.
It's not that it isn't true. It's that I wanted to go for a mix-up with JP. Sometimes you just got to go for those mix-ups.
That's true. I think here, mix-up I would have done, I would have used my double jump that early. Because he has to either call out if you're going to land on stage or land at the ledge. I think this is where like kind of drifting a bit and maybe air dodging like downwards into the ledge would have been like true mix, but you put yourself in an awful situation.
Yeah. Chris, one thing, I don't know if you were like in the bathroom or something when we said this, we kind of mentioned it very briefly, is we never saw you like stall with specials, and one thing you could have done here, like say you double jump panicked, right, like really early, and I'll be like, oh crap, I shouldn't have double jumped there. Immediately what I could have done, or like something I could think of, I do this all the time, is where I could stall with down B reverse the down B, whatever, just a little like quiver to the left or right or whatever to just mix up the timing, because then maybe you'll avoid one up there, and then you can fast fall on neutral air dodge and you're back to stage. Maybe like some simple things like that can just mix it up just enough that you can get back to stage. I never saw you down B like at all actually in this set.
I struggle at finding situations where it's good to use. So I gotta just keep doing it, like trying it out in friendlies.
I think this is like where it's good to use when you're above the opponent and they like are about to try to hit you, and you're like, okay, they think I'm gonna go here, so now I'm gonna go there instead, and then they're not gonna, because if they don't know where you're gonna go, how are they gonna hit you? And it can be a very slight movement, but like that timing mixes them up, and then you're back.
I use a decent bit off stage actually, so I can like pull up a set real quick after this and then like.
I think I used special stuff versus Jeb more than Rags, but the Jeb one isn't up yet.
Right. Just to note, like like when you're panicking and you're like, oh shit, what do I do? Maybe that's one other option. I'm not saying it's like a solution to all your problems, no, but like it's another thing you can. It's a mix up. Like, okay, I can mix it up this way,
And the smallest side note I want to say is like when you lose that second stock, you go right in with the down air. Don't be afraid to just take a break and like take a breath.
True.
Like it's fine if you lose like 15 frames or like iframes, like whatever. But you take that breath and you just like take a step back, like okay, I'm on my last stock, but he's getting close to kill percent. So let me just focus on that, and then instead of just going right into it, because then your mind like still running, it doesn't have a break yet.
True. Okay. I do have a patience issue.
That's a player thing.
So yeah. So like when you lose stocks, Crits, don't be afraid to just take a deep breath and go right in, because that will help your patience a lot. Just that simple little action.
Yeah. Think of it this way too. Like when you just lost a stock, what just happened? Your opponent just took advantage of you somehow and took your stock, which means they had the advantage, right? If you go back from the injured platform and you just rush in at them and run in at them, you're basically like letting them keep advantage state. you know. But the game is letting you, by all means, take advantage of that state back in your hands. It's giving you iframes. Hell, you're invincible. You can go there and chill, and force him in disadvantage, or at least forcibly take back stage because he's not going to grab you or anything, right? So why throw yourself in disadvantage right off the bat, right? So it goes back to CrafterPoint's point about like just chilling on the platform too. Like you could assess the situation. One thing I like to do when I'm like, you know, at that last hit scenario, or like when they're, you know, high percent tense situations, I think of like, okay, what move exactly, or like what scenario exactly is gonna get me killed right now? Like in that Greninja scenario, I'll be like this. I'll be like fair. I'm like, if I get hit by fair, then I'll die. And so if I avoid fair, or, you know, like, and that's like a simple way to think about it. Like, you could also say like, oh, dash attack, or up air, or back air off stage.
Which
but
is
like,
player dependent as
but
well.
like, if you think of, if you think about like, okay, if I just avoid these couple kill options and stay like safe, I'm gonna live. You know, like other things might hit me, but they're not gonna kill me. Like his grabs aren't gonna kill me. Is like, you know, forward tilt, whatever, nothing else is gonna kill me. So if I avoid the falling fairs, avoid the up airs, I'm gonna live, and then eventually you calm yourself down and be like, okay, if I just avoid this, now I can think about how I'm gonna kill him and kill him. You know. Anyway.
True.
Okay. So let's talk about what happened here after the double jump, because sometimes it happens, but there was a lot of options you could have done. One we already mentioned was the wave bouncing with down B as just a movement option. But because you double jumped here, you were gonna get punished. You should just have that in your head already. Like, I double jumped early, Greninja's just sitting there. Alright, let me just take this punish. After here, you have some options. You air dodge early, you gotta read it.
Right now.
And then the Peak Thunder was a good mix-up, because it got you back on stage and it got you on the platform.
I think you got very lucky though that Hydro Pump didn't.
I did.
Yeah,
I got super lucky.
Just about to say that. Girl.
But it was a mix-up nonetheless, and like he misspaced Hydro Pump essentially, but it's a point where you do have a lot more options than you would normally think in a bracket match, where it's like the first time you air dodge you got punished, like, okay, like I can't do that again, or else I'm just totally gonna get killed. So you PK Thunder early, or you drop all the way down and PK Thunder then, or Zare. And it's really just about picking like one of those options, commit, and like seeing where the positioning of Greninja is and what he can do at that position. Because when you did the double jump early, he was on ledge. He had a lot of fucking options. So, you want to see if they're in the air and they use their double jump, or they air dodge or something like that. They don't have the option to do it as if standing on ledge. So it's important when you're off stage to say like, okay, I'm gonna get punished for his double jump. That's fine. After that, you have more room to work around with, which is something to keep in mind as well.
Oh, he missed the uppie. That would have definitely been really tragic.
And now here,
That would have been
honestly, I don't really know what happened.
I jumped again! Oh!
Yeah,
Wow.
He jumped again.
Is he gonna jump from there?
Look, I was scared, Dylan. Okay, Mr. Dash Attack.
No. That's a reference, and you didn't get it, so you suck.
I know I suck.
It's okay. You're gonna come over whenever you fucking decide to, and we're gonna have a great time, and you're gonna teach me everything, and I'm gonna go to Frostbite, and I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna top 8, and everybody's gonna be gagged. No one will see it coming, but I'm ready. I'm ready to take my place.
I need to check something really quick.
How gaggy would it be though? I get seated to fight some like crazy like top 30 player round 1. They just don't know what to fucking do with me, and I beat them, and suddenly like people start talking like I'm a good Lucas when we all know that I'm a drunken fraud. Oh my god. I literally could not ask for a better way to be perceived. It would just be amazing.
The sucky thing about making a big upset is that it only gets harder after that.
Yeah.
I know.
That's the sucky part. You're like, oh man, I just beat this huge player. It should be easy now, right? Nope.
Oh, by the way, you played like.
Did you guys know how far we can double jump air dodge onto a platform? Or onto the stage from ledge? Like this shit?
What do you mean?
I'm showing it on my stream real quick.
Are you? Okay, I see it now.
I didn't think about that. Why didn't I ever try that?
I mean, it's a mix-up, but if they're covering an air dodge in, it's gonna cover this.
Yo, I don't know if this sounds crazy, but hear me out. Ready? roll.
Crazy.
No.
Okay, ready? Like think of look. I know rolling's bad, yes, but think of that scenario with the Greninja like pressuring you. What is he looking for? Fair, down tilt. He's just pressing fair at ledge.
Oh no! Roll was a good option.
You see, like, it's good. It's good when you know they're not covering it. Like certain times when you know the opponent's not looking for it. Like for example, like when a Roy or a Chrom is like jabbing you at ledge. Like there's certain scenarios where like they're only looking, or rather, it's back to like my mentality, the thing that I talked about. Like, how am I gonna get killed? Like at the ledge there, you're gonna get killed if you jump, if you neutral get up and he reads it and he times it, but you're not gonna die if he rolls, unless he like super reads that and jumps and then like space is perfectly fair, right? And then again, you're farther away, you might not even die. So
True.
It's much less risky, right? So think of a Croy jabbing ledge. If they're jabbing over and over at ledge, what's gonna get you killed? If you like get up attack and they get up attack and they shield it. If you just neutral get up and you get jabbed, if you jump and you get jabbed, if you stay too long and you get jabbed, like all these things will get you jabbed. What won't get you jabbed? Roll. And yeah, they could punish you maybe, but like for the roll, but you're not gonna get killed. So like that's the scenarios I'm talking about. You know, you don't have to go for a complicated like, oh, I'm gonna jump off the ledge and wave like and then air dodge into them, because like that's honestly like more complex than it needs to be in my opinion. Like it could work, but it's pretty easy to mess up, and you saw how messing up gets you killed.
Yeah.
So sometimes rolling is good. Like it's really bad if it's a habit, and if it's a really easily readable habit. But when it's not a habit and it's used strategically, it's your other option. It's a good option. Anyway.
Okay, so here's one example if anyone's still on the watch together. Where I essentially use magnet to turn myself around, somewhat stall, and almost take a very early stock, but I just kind of misspaced it. So if I'm off stage, we're not watching this set because this set's horrible and I already know what I need to improve on it. But
I have to go after this anyways because it's almost.
Yeah, I have to go soon too.
Same. So really quick, so like here's a situation where I'm off stage. I could have magnet that, but I turn around. If he was slightly higher, that back air could have just taken the stock like super early. But these are like little situations where, like I use it all the time, like right there too. But it's just like little things like that. I use it off stage a lot too.
Dude, I actually use it every time I'm off stage. I'm not gonna lie.
Same. Yeah. Like being able
because
to
I always be reverse myself so that I can have the option to Zaire. Because to me, if if I'm backwards and I can't even Zaire, like I'm limited, and I don't like that. So I'll always, if I'm like far away enough, I'll always be reverse magnet to just.
I mean, to me it depends. I will usually have myself. I will have my back facing them, facing the opponent off stage, if I am anticipating them going for an edge.
Right.
So, like y'all have seen me go for like reverse edge guard. Stuff like that. Like it has merit.
Yeah, that's true.
But like generally speaking, when you're close to the ledge, I'll just turn around. I'll turn around magnet there, get back on.
Oh yeah. Now you see him just like walk.
But here's another one. Just straight up reverse there.
Wait, what? I just saw you get killed.
No, you didn't. Don't worry about it.
Up smash. He tried to punish it. Up to what? Up smash?
I misinput it a lot. Okay, don't worry about the set. This set
Did you know you can up smash through Rob down tilt spam?
Yeah.
No, you can't. You can't.
But you know what you can do? You can spot dodge, cancel down tilt, and beat his down tilt.
Okay. Here's how to play.
Are we watching my set again, please? No.
No, we're not.
Nope.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
All right. I think we could close it.
Yeah.
End it.
Yeah. All right. So
it's been a good session.
It has.
We need to do this more because, like, I feel like we all just leveled up from the.
Yeah, honestly.
Well,
I think we all learn from each other. And next time it'll be different people. Like next time it won't be Choco and crits, and we'll do different like.
Of course, yeah.
Sets. You know?
We could try to set up a schedule almost.
Yeah, maybe. The biggest things I think we learned today, not really learned, but really to take
reviewed
pretty much, is like we have good grounded options. Our aerial options are great, but we need to also use all tools. And Lucas is a character that Lucas is a character that pretty much is very freeform in what you
very versatile.
Very versatile, and we need to understand that there are a lot more tools than we tunnel vision ourselves with doing, and that for most Lucases that would be double jump cancel Zaire, That'd be, throw out there, all this other stuff.
PK Fire.
PK Fire. There's a lot of basically there's a lot of tools we can use in order to get people off stage, drag them across stage. So like that's simply like fair, nairs, read air dodges, because people like air dodging against Lucas a lot because we have good aerial options.
And people look. If we don't even know what's true or not, how do other people know what's true or not? they get hit by one move and they're like, "Oh shit, is that a combo?" Or like, "Dude, I still hit people with down down throw," and they're like, "Oh shit, is that combo into shit anymore?" I don't know.
Yeah.
Like like good players will be like, "Yeah, that doesn't combo," but like you know what I'm saying? Like people don't know what's true or not, and you can use that to bait out so much shit because they'll just air dodge because they're scared, or even if it's not a bad option, like better players won't air dodge, but they'll like jump. And then the next time you do something, then you read the jump. With a PK Fire, boom, they're dead. Like,
My absolute favorite is, since we're so good at pressuring shield, it gets to a point where, like, when you finally got someone scared, you can just do drop shield, just grab. And it's really, like, you don't understand. I wanted
What do you mean?
So, like, they didn't have the set available because it's still on Twitch and they haven't made it into a VOD. But I played that game on Friday at the tournament I won, and like game 7 of the set, mind you, I came from losers. I was up 2-1, and literally like it got to a point where he was so scared in shield that I got like 2 just like turn around, like drop shield, turn around grab, bro. That's like a whole ass like.
Yeah.
20-something.
That's a flex. That's a flex, Choco.
Lucas is a very versatile character that you have a lot of options that you need to consider. Be careful with jumps. This is for everyone, not just Chris. Be careful with jumps and be careful and take knowledge of what options your opponent have. Especially when you're in a disadvantage, because this is something I mentioned earlier, where there are points where it's just, I'm getting punished for this, I gotta accept that, but after that point, they are very limited in what else they can do to keep you there. So you need to take that time and get back on the stage, or get back, take back stage control, or just reset neutral. Even then, that's perfect. And you can do that in a multitude of ways, but you just gotta be very creative with it, and that's very character dependent, and that's very adaptive. Lucas has the options. Lucas has the options to get back to that, and we have a Zero, we have PK Thunder, and we have Wave Bounce down B to like delay. We have a great air dodge that can get us back on stage. So we just gotta be able to use those tools and use those as mix-ups, not only to get damage on the opponent, but also to get back to neutral.
Yep.
But that's all I had to say for the recap.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, this was fun, y'all.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I'm gonna go.
Are we done? I just got in here, dude. Party already.
I know. Yeah, we're finishing up. A lot of us have to go. I gotta.
Next time we'll be a little more organized.
Yeah.
It'll be.
What's up?
It's very impromptu, so yeah. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, hope your
good
stream
talk,
enjoyed it,
guys.
Chris.
Good talk.
Thanks for streaming. Thank you for hosting.
I'm gonna post it. I guess I'll put it on my YouTube, or maybe I'll make a new one.
Honestly, Chris, you can just make a highlight and upload that to YouTube. It doesn't need that much more editing at all.
Yeah, I'm literally just gonna. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put it into Vegas Pro because I got that.
We're
for
gonna
some reason.
push it here and push it somewhere else.
Basically, but I'm gonna cut out the beginning where I'm trying to figure out my stream and all that.
Of course, yeah.
But then that's
it.
Sorry,
Snaggle. But
no, that's totally fine.
We'll do more
I
of
just popped in just to say hi.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
We'll do more of these, and you can also watch the VOD, and it's going to be great. And hopefully we'll do more and more, and we'll be more organized and more quick about it, too.
So this was probably Cloud and Greninja just because we had the sets available. So I think the next one we'll also have people who are in the call who have questionable matchups like Cloud or Greninja. So I think the other ones would be like, I don't know, Pac-Man or something like that.
Yo, I can do really good analysis for Pac-Man because one of my best training partners is a Pac-Man main. I've
There
played
you
him
go.
since
So, like,
Smash 4.
something
So I
to
know
look
that
forward
matchup
to.
inside
There
out.
you go.
Yeah. We all gotta find like
yeah.
the one of us, and like we have a big group now, so like one of us knows one matchup like inside out, and we gotta just question that person. Okay, how do I beat this character? And that person's gotta teach us everything. You know what I'm saying? Like Choco just did for Cloud.
One of us knows a matchup inside and out, but none of us know Rob like that.
Wait, Remi knows Rob like that.
No, he doesn't.
I know Rob pretty well as well.
I don't believe it. I don't believe any of you. I don't believe any of you. I swear that I know the most about Rob.
You gotta trust it.
Did you know the first few frames of our up air goes through Rob Nair?
Yeah.
Yeah,
this shit's crazy.
Also the very last ones, like the lingering ones, if it's on the startup.
It's frames 2 through 4 of the specific hitbox of our up air. That specific disjointed hitbox.
It's the Smash 4P hitbox. It's where that used to be.
Oh, okay. I was talking about up tilt. Never mind.
No, I'm talking about up air. Where where our little head used to hit in Smash 4, that's disjointed.
Yeah.
For some ungodly reason,
yeah,
just
like
that.
Behind us, basically.
Here, I have it on my screen.
I'm gonna wrap up my time here. I'm leaving. So.
Same. Goodbye. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. I'll catch you guys later.
Peace.
Good night, peeps. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for catching the stream. I'm gonna end it here, obviously, since we're all done. But thank you. Good night.